In the dark void of space, a distant galaxy buzzed with life. Civilizations spread across the stars, each species priding itself on its superiority. The Xarnok, a powerful alien race, had conquered countless worlds and subjugated civilizations far more advanced than Earth had ever been. They thought of themselves as the masters of the universe, laughing at any challenge that came their way. That is, until the day they encountered Earth's ancient warship, the Dreadnought. The Xarnok fleet approached the outskirts of the Milky Way, their enormous ships casting shadows over entire planets. Their mission was simple: destroy humanity's defenses and claim Earth as their own. They had no reason to fear. After all, Earth was a relatively young planet, and its technology was laughable compared to the Xarnok's vast arsenal. They had already demolished other worlds with ease. But then the Xarnok picked up an unusual signal. It was weak, distorted, and ancient, something from Earth's past, a relic of a time long gone. The signal was coming from a space station hidden deep within Earth's orbit. The Xarnok scoffed. What could an ancient piece of technology possibly offer in the face of their mighty warships? "Send a probe," ordered General Karak, the leader of the Xarnok fleet. "Let's see what this Dreadnought is. It's probably just an old ship with no real firepower. We'll crush it with a laugh." The probe sped toward the signal, and as it approached the source, the Xarnok watched from the comfort of their command ships. They couldn't help but chuckle. The Dreadnought was an old Earth warship, abandoned and forgotten, a relic from the planet's early space exploration days. It was massive, but it looked worn, its systems inactive, its weaponry rusted. There were no signs of life, just an ancient hulk floating in space. "You call that a threat?" General Karak snorted. "It's a ghost ship. We'll dismantle it with a single blast." The Xarnok fleet moved in for the kill. Their ships were sleek, advanced, and powerful, armed with weapons that could reduce planets to rubble. They prepared to fire, confident that the Dreadnought would pose no threat. But then something unexpected happened. The ancient warship, seemingly lifeless, flickered to life. Its long-dormant engines roared, and the metal hull groaned as the Dreadnought's systems began to come online. The Xarnok, still laughing at what they thought was a useless piece of junk, quickly realized they had underestimated humanity's greatest weapon. The ship's guns came to life, massive turrets turning toward the oncoming Xarnok ships. The sound of ancient technology awakening echoed through the void. The Xarnok fleet stopped dead in their tracks, their laughter fading into confusion and uncertainty. General Karak's eyes narrowed. What is this? How is this possible?" "Impossible," muttered one of the Xarnok commanders. "This ship should have been scrap metal centuries ago." But the Dreadnought didn't care about their disbelief. Its engines hummed louder, and its shields flared to life, shimmering with an energy that no one had seen in centuries. The ship fired, and its ancient weaponry unleashed a barrage of energy blasts that tore through the Xarnok fleet's advanced shields like paper. The first blast hit a Xarnok cruiser, sending it spiraling into space in a burst of fire and debris. The second blast disabled a second ship, and the Dreadnought's turrets began to target others. The Xarnok were stunned. These humans were nothing compared to the great galactic empires they had faced, yet here they were, fighting back with the fury of something far older and more dangerous than they had imagined. The Dreadnought's weapons were not the only surprise the Xarnok were about to face. The warship's ancient systems contained secret technologies that humanity had long forgotten, passed down from the very first days of space exploration. Technologies that, while primitive by modern standards, had one thing that the Xarnok lacked: raw, unrelenting power, driven by a sheer will to survive. The Xarnok fleet scrambled to regroup, but the Dreadnought was relentless. It tore through their ships one by one, its ancient systems burning brightly as though fueled by the spirit of humanity itself. The Xarnok realized too late that this was no ordinary ship. This was Earth's final stand, a message from the past, a reminder of humanity's refusal to bow to anyone. "We've made a mistake," Karak said, his voice cold with fear. "These humans aren't weak. Their will is stronger than we thought." But it was too late. The Dreadnought, despite its age, was still more than a match for the Xarnok fleet. Its guns roared, and one by one, the Xarnok ships were destroyed. The alien fleet tried to retreat, but the Dreadnought pursued, relentless, unyielding. Every ship that attempted to escape was torn apart, and soon only a few remained. As the final Sarnok ship was reduced to space debris, the Dreadnought hovered over Earth's orbit, silent and still once more. The warship had proven that even the oldest and most forgotten weapons could rise to protect what they loved. And in that moment, the message was clear. Never underestimate the humans, for they fought not only with advanced technology, but with the power of their unbreakable spirit. The Xarnok fleet, now decimated, fled the Milky Way, their pride shattered. The universe would remember the day they encountered Earth's ancient Dreadnought. It wasn't just a ship, it was a testament to humanity's resilience, a warning to any who thought they could easily crush the human race. And from that day forward, the Xarnok would remember Earth's power and the warship that roared back to life when all seemed lost. The humans had won not with the strength of their technology, but with the strength of their will. Humanity had proven that no matter how small or ancient, they would never be a race to be laughed at. The stars would never forget.